Uh, Good morning, family. you know, I've been thinking about something that my wife and I had a discussion about this morning, and is actually kind of true. So I thought I'd share it. We have some friends that are getting married very soon. In fact, one tomorrow. Congratulations, Joe Brownlee. You're a cool brother. Adimu. Anyway, one of the things my wife and I were talking about is that a lot of people don't understand, especially guys don't understand when some dudes just don't want a bachelor party. And my wife brought up a good point, which I totally agree with. Not because she's my wife, but because it actually makes perfect sense when you think about it. How are you going into this marriage? You know, if you're more excited about the bachelor party than about the woman you're about to marry, that should tell you or give you an idea that maybe this isn't the one for you. If you're more excited and want to be with this woman, then that's the one for you. If you have the attitude of, man, let's just get this over with, that's not the one for you. And because I've been married before, and one of the things, I went through the same thing of, oh man, we're gonna send out the invitations. Talking about my ex-wife, I'm not talking about Susan. We sent out the invitations. We got all these people coming, and it's amazing because I remember, because I went through marital counseling before then. And I was thinking to myself, man, I just hope this is her and get done. Let's just get over it so we can get on with the marriage. That is the wrong attitude to have. And in fact, as she was coming down the aisle, I kept thinking to myself, is this right? And do I really want to do this? That's not good. That's not good. What somebody told me, my dad, God rest his soul, not my uncle who I call dad. He's still alive by the grace of God, but my original father, he told me, he said that you should want to marry this woman that you with. You can't wait to be married. In fact, I'll give you all a little tip. Unlike most people, when Susan and I were going through counseling, it's not that we weren't listening to what the teachers were saying. It's just that we were laughing, we were joking. Mainly me, I was laying on her, and we go and we would do the assignments because we were happy to be married. Now, if y'all want to know how we ended up married quicker than we were supposed to, you're going to have to ask my wife about that, because she tells it much better than I do. But anyway, I couldn't wait to be married to Susan. And that, to me, that's how it should be. Because if you really want to marry this woman, you should really want to be married to this woman. You should not want to be, oh man, my bachelor party is going to be the bomb. It's going to be this, it's going to have this, it's going to have this. And then when somebody asks you about the marriage, oh, well, I'm getting ready to marry my girl, I can't wait to, do this. Because most dudes have this thing with, man, think about this. How do you think that woman feels if she knows deep down inside you're thinking, because remember, I'm not talking about you, I've done it. I'm not saying I've done it now, but I've done it. The last time I got married, I did it. I was like, let me have all my fun now before I get married. And I know some dudes say, yeah, man, that's what's up. That's how you do it, player. That's how you do it. That's what I'm talking about. No, which is why you are sitting there miserable. Because you ain't listen to your own self, man. Because you got all the people coming. Remember, I've been there. So don't take it personally like, oh, I see how you are, George. You talking about me. No, I'm talking about me. Remember, I'm 53. I've been through some things. Just like a good friend of me and my wife's, and I am not going to put anybody on blast, but it's a lot of us guys that have gone through. Let me tell you from personal experience. I'm only talking personal experience. I'm not talking about you. So don't approach me later saying, you know what, George, I appreciate you talking about. I'm not talking about you. I'll say it again. I remember in the last marriage, I was devastated. I tried everything. I even got some help from a very good friend of mine, because I wanted to do some things, and she was like, "No, George, I don't think you should do that. Have you tried this? Have you tried that? Have you tried that?" And after it was over, after it was finally over, after I accepted, my head hung low, and I thought, I'm too old. I'm too old to get married again. I don't want to get married again. Really? So you mean to tell me somebody is going to tell you how great you are? Somebody who did not want you. I don't care how many years it's been. It happens to everybody. So somebody who did not want you, who told you you were less than, who made you feel lower than dirt, gonna tell you you ain't good enough. Gonna tell you you don't deserve happiness. Gonna tell you, or maybe I should talk about me, told me you ain't gonna never find nobody that's gonna treat you like I did. And to her, I say, thank you. Thank you. It happens. Nobody's perfect. No marriage is perfect. Nothing is perfect. You are never too old. Never. Never. I don't care what you were taught when you were younger. Yeah, get one woman, stay happily married for the rest of your life. Well, not everybody is as blessed as my father-in-law to be married to an absolutely incredible woman of God. And if he were talking to me and say, well, you grab one woman and you stay married, why you get married more than one time? Well, see, if I didn't get married more than one time, I wouldn't have met your daughter, the love of my life, who I treat like a queen that she is. So I'm saying this, that you are never too old to restart. And that includes your love life. So just because it didn't work this time does not mean it won't work again. Now, in order for it to work again, you're going to have to do some things. But that's time for another video. I need to go home. All right? So y'all have a blessed day. And if y'all see my wife, Susan, tell her that George says he loves you. Peace!